This month I'm looking at high-performing teams, and in my blog I looked at Katzenbach and Smith's 5-state model of the 5 states that a team can be in. But last week I was in Singapore visiting colleagues in Robert Walters Singapore office, and as I was reflecting on my visit on the plane on the way home, I thought about how actually at the very heart of high-performing teams there's something much more fundamental than a theoretical model. And that is how we actually get on with each other and how we show each other compassion and how we support each other. And it was whilst I was reflecting on these and I was thinking about the fact that I went out to Singapore and met colleagues and hugged colleagues and shook the hands of colleagues of people I've worked with for a year and a half but never met in person. And went out for lunch with colleagues and heard about their families and life out in Singapore, and similarly shared stories about my life back in London and my family, etc. And also sat one day in the office as there was a round of applause in the office as everybody clapped another colleague who wrote up on a board a job that they'd placed, etc. And it made me reflect on how you can have all the models in the world, but at the end of the day, if there isn't the support and the empathy, I suppose, for each other, then a model probably isn't going to help you make a high-performing team. And how thinking about this and how we show up for one another and support one another at work is such a key part of teamwork and how we play as a team. So I think really just my message there is perhaps just take a moment to reflect on how you feel you show up for your colleagues at work and how they show up for you. And perhaps if it isn't as good as you would like it to be, spend a little bit of time thinking what it is that's happening that perhaps is preventing you being as honest and transparent and empathetic as you could be, and what you might want to do about that. So I hope that's thought-provoking as always. If you've got any questions, then please get in touch and I'll be delighted to hear from you.